it's just about summer. How often do you hear this? Stay hydrated. We know water is an essential part of life. Well, for most of us, we can just go to the fridge and get some water, right? Well, for those living on the streets, it's not that easy. Water is so essential, so we are partnering up once again with St. Vincent de Paul. This is Shannon Clancy, CEO, and we are kicking off the 100 Days of Summer Water Drive. And we were just talking, Shannon, how important water is. But when you live on the streets, you just can't get it.
Well, no question, you can't get it. And also the temperatures are so hot, you need so much of it just to stay alive. And we know now that our days and our nights stay so much harder.
Right.
It never really cools off. So if you've been out sweating all day and then all night, that's when it gets really dangerous and people can die.
And one death is too many, right? So we're asking for your help, and here is what is going to happen. So we're asking you to donate water. We're also asking you for monetary donations. But let's tell everybody where the water's going. How are folks on the street getting the water?
So we have a couple water trucks that go out and can deliver to people wherever they are, but we also deliver a lot of water through our dining rooms, and we keep them open all through the afternoons and into the evening hours to make sure that people can stay hydrated and stay cool.
And it's also a relief from the heat, right? Coming to the dining room, it's beautiful and it's cool in here, so that's helpful.
It does, and it gives people that respite, but the water is really important, and then we can send some of it with them. And also we give out water in shelter.
Yeah.
But this is really geared toward people who have nowhere else to go, and that's why it's so important for our community to come together to keep people alive this summer.
Because it's literally thousands and thousands of bottles of water. Let's talk about the next step, because it's not just water. Summer months pose a huge problems for a lot of families. Tell us why.
Well, sure. We have kids out of school. We have sometimes our businesses go, get a little bit dormant. People don't have as many working hours, and it's just hard for people to make ends meet, higher utility bills. And so we have to help people sometimes with food boxes and rent assistance.
So this is where the monetary donations are helping, right?
The monetary assistance will help us step in when somebody just needs a little bit more in order to stay in their home. We don't need any more people, especially children, experiencing homelessness ever, but especially in the summer.
And I want everybody at home to think about this, Shannon, because yes, getting water is critically important, but part of this campaign is prevention. Right?
Right. We're really trying to wrap our arms around people who are struggling. And so for those of us who have a cool air-conditioned home, who have all the hours we need to pay our rent or mortgage, that have the water that we need, this is a way for us to come together as a community. And it's so simple. We all say, well, what could I do to help? A bottle of water, a can of food, a couple of dollars meant for a rent payment so that someone can stay in their home with their children. That means the world, and it does change people's lives.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we're here, because here's your chance to change lives, change hundreds of lives. The good news is that we're going to make it easy. What are you asking people to do?
Well, they can go to any Bashas' or Food City and make a donation right at the register, and every dollar goes to help folks in need in our community. Or they can go online and make a gift online, and all that information is right on the screen, and we hope that the community will come together. This is how we change one another's lives. We each do our piece.
Yeah.
If all of us just do one little thing, we can ensure that this community keeps people alive and healthy and in their homes this summer.
If just a little extra at the register, I don't know how we can make it any easier. So thank you so much, Shannon.
No, thank you. We thank ABC15, Bashas', Food City, this entire community. We can all come together and care for one another this summer.
That's right. All right, here's how it works. ABC15 and St. Vincent de Paul. Like I said, we're going to make it easy for you to donate. It's running now through June 30th. You can make a donation when you check out at the register of any Bashas' or Food City, or you can visit abc15.com/water to make a monetary donation. Remember, here in the desert, water is life. Please help give it.